we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, George Kirby.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That catches the corner. The letters frozen for strike three.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Bo Bichette, the next to hit, takes outside. Kirby, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. To first, and a couple of quick outs. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs, base is empty.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Rodriguez brings it in, and that'll do it. To the bottom of the first, no score. And we're back. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And that one is lifted in the air. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
The 0-2. Slice to right. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Foul ball there.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around second is Rodriguez. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Mariners. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Turner now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kevin Biggio stands in now and watches strike 1. And now it's even up.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch in the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of...
And it gets by him. Turner around second, headed for third. Coming home. The throw in. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in the play.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there. 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1-2. 2 outs. He goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Second, and now for Seattle, Ty France. The first base, Gausman back to work on the ground, and that's just foul. Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Luke Raley getting ready to hit. And there's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
Going away off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Count.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He powers that one out of here. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to snap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Here's Josh Rojas. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And a swing and a line drive into right field, and it gets down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Popped up. Biggio drifts towards it. Nabs it. 1 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And he's already singled in this game. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. That clips the corner. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Into center. Kiermaier moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. So So first and second with 2 outs. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier. Up the middle. On to France. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. There's the strike. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall but foul. The M's up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Crawford throws to first in time. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. The catcher. The right-hander back to work.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Springer makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Luke Raley. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Haniger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back in Seattle, on to the 4th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one pulled foul.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boo, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Biggio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Yeah, that's outside.
That's outside. Ball.
Turner over at first with 1 away. Down on strikes. 2 down. Here's the second baseman. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
France gets it to first. And that'll do it. Blue Jays. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Josh Rojas.
The third baseman.
The pitch. In the air to left center, Kiermaier sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. And now J.P. Crawford. That one fouled off. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. This one in the air. Under it. Makes the catch. 2 away now. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ballgame.
Got it by him for the K. 3 up, 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Dalton Varsho. Kirby back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a touch.
Oh, diving stop from his backside. Low throw, pick, he's saved.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Another 1-2. Got it. Looking for the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. In for a strike, and 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2.
2-2. Full count.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next offering is downstairs. Kirk over at second. Bichette at first. 2 out of the inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
Knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and the bases are now loaded.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Chance now to even.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 4-3, and that's a 2-out double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses, and that is ball 1. Hit weakly on the ground. On to France. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Gardner stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
The Mariners down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And this game is tied. It's 4-4. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 out, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the third out of the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. All set for the top.
The second baseman, David Snyder.
Top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, number 36. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. Tied at 4. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one missed.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
On the ground to the left, and he picks it up in foul territory. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher on now, Mitch White.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And the 0-1. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Very composed play from the shortstop position right there. And that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second, and then fire to first. Make sure you get those 2 outs.
And now it's going to be Josh Rojas. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs. Back in Seattle, and the batter now, Kevin Kiermaier. Kirby back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Haniger has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Bichette up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
1-0.
One away. Tie game.
Yeah.
Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Guerrero in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing, and he popped it up. And the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Justin Turner.
That's foul.
Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
Right through there for a strike. Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molding. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. That smash towards center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Swing and a bouncer. Biggio. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Jorge Polanco.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Big swing and a miss. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Swanson also throwing. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now it's the second baseman. Fouled off. He was late. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
That one to first, takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. For the Blue Jays, score remains tied at 4. And we're back. And now, Mitch Garver. The pitch. Now one missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Genesis Cabrera up and loosening in the pen. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
In the air, right center. This is match. Way back and gone. And this place is rocking. And they take the lead. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So digging in, Ty France, 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
On the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And that should be extra bases. Throws to second. And he's there with a double.
Everything came together for him. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Man at second with 1 away. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. There's swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But you know what happens.
Haniger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right side of the infield. Kirk drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Alejandro Kirk. And that's outside. Ball 1. Hit slowly on the ground. He caught it behind his back to first. And they get the out.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's inside. Ball.
Just misses there. And another ball. And swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So it's their last chance in this one. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
That's the ball.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that clips the inside corner.
1-1.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
On the first ball game, and the Mariners string the tying run on base to win.
Yeah, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They